is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, but today we are going to be doing another trade video. I actually just did a Drew Holiday traded video yesterday, and today we're going to be doing a Miles Turner one, so make sure to leave a like if you enjoy this one. And you guys have been killing it with the support lately. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys for the continued support. But we're going to be trading Miles Turner today and doing a rebuild because the rumors have come swirling that the Pacers will eventually choose Sabonis over Miles Turner. We knew that decision was going to have to come eventually. It's just a matter of time before it came. And it looks like it might come sooner rather than later. They're both on decent deals, the both of them. And Miles Turner has been traded out here. I'll show you the trade. I actually found this trade online and I thought it benefited both sides. So let's go ahead and look at it. So we got Danilo Gallinari, a first-round pick, going to the Pacers for Miles Turner, a first-rounder, or Miles Turner and 2 second-rounders going to the Thunder. So basically the Thunder get a young center and Miles Turner to continue their rebuild, and then we get a win-now player in Danilo Gallinari, who kind of replaces Bojan Bogdanovic in a way, and Sabonis can play center naturally. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I know Sabonis goes down in overall once you put him at center, but Sabonis is really more of a center than anything. So now that we got that out of the way, so you have Brogdon, Jeremy Lamb, TJ Warren, Gallinari, Sabonis, McConnell, TJ Leaf, Aaron Holiday, and Goga. And then, of course, whenever Oladipo comes back, he will be joining the backcourt with Malcolm Brogdon. And then we should have a very good lineup going forward. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with Gallinari after the season, but he would definitely be a very good player for Indiana to bring in to make a playoff run. And I really like the idea of them going out and grabbing him. So I'm going to go ahead and change my proficiency this season. But other than that, guys, once Oladipo comes back into the rotation, we should be able to make a decent run at the playoffs. And then once we see what happens, we'll go ahead and change this team around and try to make this into a championship team by the end of the video. Season has come to an end, and we finished with the 45-37 record. Not too shabby. Oladipo rejoined the lineup, and it looked like this. We had Brogdon, Oladipo, Warren, Gallinari, Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, McConnell. I mean, Sabonis getting only 24 minutes is kind of insane. Definitely need to get that up like quite a bit, so we're going to go ahead and change that right now because we definitely need more minutes of our man Sabonis. So I'm going to give him about 32 maybe. I guess we'll go like, yeah, we'll give him about 34. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. So the stats are as followed, as we can go look at this real quick. We had, did I look on the wrong? Okay, I looked at the wrong. I was like, wait, 0 points. Okay, so 19 points when Oladipo rejoined the lineup, 16 points from TJ Warren, 16 from Brogdon, 14 from Gallinari, 14 for Sabonis, and 13.5 for Jeremy Lamb, and Aaron Holiday did his thing as well. So not too shabby. We are the 7th seed, and unfortunately we get to play Milwaukee. So not liking our chances here, but you never know. Looks like we're probably going to get eliminated fast. And yeah, we're going to get swept. So let's move on to the offseason before anything else, because we definitely need to make some changes. We actually don't have a draft pick for this offseason. The pick is obviously with Milwaukee due to the Malcolm Brogdon trade. But I'm excited for a fully healthy roster. I think we should be good, but unfortunately, like I said, we don't have a draft pick, so we're not even going to worry about it. Player options, none. And then once we get into qualifying offers, we have Elise Johnson, who's a free agent. Not really going to, care too much about him. But we have moratorium day in front of us with negative $39 million in cap space. So this team obviously has got some good players here and there, but I think there obviously is some changes to be made. I kind of want to see what we're working with, what we got right now. Like we have Brogdon and Aaron Holiday, which is great. I like those guys. We have Brogdon and Jeremy Lamb, which I'm cool with as well. TJ Warren, I would like to upgrade the small forward position for a different player, and then Sabonis, and then I got to make a decision on Gallinari as well, whether I want to re-sign him. Don't know how much money he's asking for, and I don't know if we have, okay, we do have the bird rights. $14 million is not too shabby, actually, if we could get him back on that. That's not too bad, but I'm going to try a couple of things. We're going to see, like, what could TJ Warren, Jeremy Lamb get me, and then I'll go and throw in, like, Edmund Summer or something like that. I'm just curious to see, like, we could get a guy like Tobias Harris at small forward, which actually would be pretty good addition to the team if we wanted to go that route. Buddy Hield, if we didn't have a shooting guard, I would definitely be all over that. We could get Will Barton and Jeremy Grant and OG and Anunoby. So there's some good trades, actually. But I think Tobias Harris definitely could be beneficial. But we don't need that much scoring. I love the idea of getting Buddy Hield to just know where to plug him in at, and we obviously can't run him at small forward. Oladipo probably couldn't play small forward, and Brogdon couldn't either. So yeah, it'd just be kind of a weird small lineup. So we're going to stay away from that. I do like the idea of Will Barton as well. But I think the best trade that we got offered was this Tobias Harris one. Brandon Clark wouldn't be bad, so either. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Tobias Harris and Zaire Smith off their hands. Tobias Harris is gonna be an immediate upgrade at small forward. So you have Brogdon, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we definitely just need like Gallinari back. This team isn't great by any means. It's not where I want it to be just yet, but I will offer Gallinari like a 2-year deal. Definitely want to bring him in since we traded Miles Turner for him. So other than that, I think that's going to complete our offseason, really. I mean, we really can't do much of anything else. We could bring Darren Collison out of retirement and come back to Indiana. James Ennis, Taj Gibson, Plumlee. There's some guys we could grab out here. I'll grab Plumlee on a 1-year deal. He wouldn't be a bad backup center for us, so I'm going to go ahead and grab him out of free agency. And then Goga, I don't know what to do with him just yet. I might send him to the G League for a season or 2. Actually, just a season, not 2. I don't know why I would send him for 2 seasons because he still's got 3 years on his deal. So probably Sabonis and Plumlee will serve the center spots. We got Gallinari and TJ Leaf, Tobias Harris. I mean, we should be solid, I think. We should be good. I could move TJ McConnell to shooting guard. Actually, he's way too short. Never mind. So I think this is what I'm going to roll with. I'm going to go ahead and show the rotation at the end of the season. That way we can all look at it together. And hopefully this team can make the playoffs again, but at a better record. I'm hoping for definitely a better record and hopefully a deeper playoff run. Season has come to an end as we won 48 games this time around instead of 47 or 45. I couldn't remember. We either won 45 or 47. Not too important, but here are the I keep doing this. Season stats. There we go. Player stats. We had 24 points from Oladipo, 18 from Tobias Harris, 16 from Brogdon, 8 assists, 15 from Gallinari, 13 from Sabonis, 9 rebounds. You got Aaron Holiday with 10 points, Mason Plumlee with 8 off the bench, and McConnell, TJ Leaf. Everybody just kind of chipped in, did their thing. But we're getting to face Toronto. So Toronto will be a little bit tougher of a matchup. They got Hassan Whiteside now, and Goran Dragic, and Cauley Stein. So yeah, probably going to be a little bit of a tougher matchup. But let's see if we can beat them. We do win 1 game than we did last year because we got swept. So hopefully we can continue that trend as we won 2, 3-1. Can we go ahead and beat Toronto in the first round? 3-2. 6-game series? Nope, 7-game series. All right, 7-game series. We're on their home floor back in Toronto. Hopefully we can take care of business here. I'm hoping to take care of business. And if we get eliminated, oh, we are going to get eliminated, it looks like. 108 to 122. We just got eliminated. All right, so once again, we get eliminated in 7 games. But first season was 4 games. This season was 7 games. So a little bit of a step up, but we need to make some changes. So Oladipo and Brogdon, I don't think I'm going to be trading anywhere. But everybody else, I think, is going to be expendable at this point because we got to try to get better. And as much as we are stacked, we need to find players that, strengthen Brogdon and or support Brogdon and Oladipo's strengths. So that's what we need. So let's go get into this offseason and see if we can find that. But for the draft lottery, we're going to see what we can find. Hopefully we have a lottery pick. We don't, actually, because I did trade for a pick and it doesn't look like we have it. So we do end up with the 18th pick, and we also have the 23rd, which is 2 first rounders. That's not bad, but we're probably going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to fire my head coach and grab, actually, you know what? Actually, we're going to grab Michael Stauffer because, his ratings are always good. So we're going to get him. Our assistant is all right, but not as good as Trent Peterson, who we always get. Let's go to the draft, and let's trade these picks. So we have Gallinari, Tobias Harris under contract. Who is selling right now? That is what I'm curious about. Once we find that, we'll probably find our next player. The Thunder are selling. Is that what that, or who's selling? The Pistons are selling. They have Blake Griffin, I guess, which would be interesting. I haven't got, actually, he's expiring, but he has a player option. The Raptors are contending. The Suns are selling. I guess I don't need Devin Booker, though. Ayton would be fun if I could get DeAndre Ayton, not Hayton. Rebuilding the Timberwolves. Stephen Curry. See, no one I'm really liking too much. Chicago. We don't need guards. That's the problem. We don't need guards. I do see Kevin Love on Cleveland. He could be interesting, but I don't know how great he would make us. Probably not too much better. Let's see what we got. Memphis. Well, there's no way Memphis will trade Ja Morant. These players. Jimmy Butler would be interesting. I'm going to try for Jimmy Butler. I don't think I've gotten him in this game before. I don't know what they'd want, but I'm probably going to have to sell the whole farm for him. But I would be down to get him. So let's see if I offered, let's say if I offered Tobias Harris and both my picks. Let's see if they would do this trade. Okay, what if I offered Gallinari as well? They're still not going to do this trade. How about a couple of... Okay, I'll trade 2 first. More first for Jimmy Butler. Okay, so that is not going to happen. I figured I was going to have to sell the farm to get him, and unfortunately we didn't get him. Let's see. Okay, nothing was found. Let's just keep going, I guess, until we... What can we get for Anthony Davis? Nothing, obviously. Vucevic, Porzingis, Brogdon, and Brogdon. Okay, I can't do that. Let's actually try to get Kristaps. You know what? That'd be fun. Let's get him. Mavericks. Let's go to the Mavericks. I don't know if he's untouchable, but obviously he's not. He should be somewhat easy to get. So we're going to offer Tobias Harris. That's 4 stars, and we're going to offer one of my picks. I'll offer both now. And we should get him. After we plug in Gallinari, this should be good. We're going to need $10 million in this trade. Let's see. Give me Carroll. Nope. Give me Dwight Powell. Okay, we get Kristaps. That is what I'm talking about. So Kristaps Porzingis will be a nice addition. We have Sabonis and Kristaps now, so that is good. We traded both our picks, though, so we don't have a draft pick anymore, which is fine, because we got Kristaps Porzingis, so I'm good. Player options, Goga, Aaron Holiday, and Zara Smith. We want to bring all those guys back. Qualifying offers, TJ Leaf. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him back if we could get him. But for the small forward spot, now that there's a gigantic hole there, I really just want... Oladipo's a free agent as well. We need to bring him back. So let's see. Let's renounce like everybody, except for Oladipo, of course. But for the small forward spot, I really want a guy that just plays defense. Like, that's all I really want, because we have plenty of scoring, it looks like. So Dwight Powell, I'm going to try to get rid of you if I can and find that guy. So let's go Dwight Powell and another first, and let's see what I can find out here. Nothing too good. Denzel Valentine wouldn't do too much, I don't think. Let's see. I'm thinking of like Robert Covington would be great. I'll try for Robert Covington. Let's go Robert Covington, Dwight Powell, and they're not going to do it straight up, of course. We're going to have to probably trade a couple of first or picks to get Covington, although he would be a great addition to this team. So let's try to keep... I know I'm selling... Okay, that is like... How many picks now? I don't even care. I'm trying to get... Let's see. What would they want for him? Let's see what they would want for him. I'm just going to ask for him and see what they'd want. Hopefully nobody... They want Goga. Oh, I hate doing it, but I'm doing this. I hate to do it. I really do. But I think now that since we have Sabonis, I guess I'll get Covington. I hate doing that. I definitely wanted Goga to be our backup center, but I needed a starting small forward, so we got Covington, and we need Oladipo back. So Oladipo back is 100% happening. Let's go ahead and grab him out of free agency. He literally is Indiana. Ever since that trade for Paul George, he's become Indiana, and he's been great. He's been great, so there's no reason to let him go. So let's go Oladipo. Let's sign him up, and then we need TJ Leaf back probably as well to be the backup power forward. So Oladipo, welcome to Indiana. Welcome back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not a big fan of Dwight Powell being my starting center, but TJ Leaf wants a bag. Oh my gosh, not gonna happen. Let's see. As far as the bench centers, we could get Plumlee back, and he actually did pretty decent. So we did lose Goga, but we're going to gain Mason Plumlee back, who was decent for us off the bench. So I'm cool with that. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to complete this team. I think we're not going to do too much else. I like our starting 5. I think it's going to be much better, and I think they support each other a little bit more than our last starting 5. So we're going to hope for the best. We're going to sim to next season, and we're going to see if we can win that championship. The final season has come to an end, and Giannis Antetokounmpo finishes up as our MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Evan Mobley on the Thunder. Markelle Fultz is your 6th man. Anthony Davis is your defensive player. And most improved goes to Dennis Smith Jr. Fultz was on the Nuggets averaging that many points. Wow, okay. And Dan D'Antoni's your coach of the year. And yeah, that's about it. Here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. I wasn't honestly expecting an appearance from any of our guys. We went 51-31, which is good enough for the second seed, it looks like. Here are the player stats when we look at them all. We had 22, 19.5, 17 from Aaron Holiday. Wow. Definitely was a key contributor off our bench. And Brogdon had 16, Sabonis with 13, Covington with 7, TJ Leaf did his thing. But this was our rotation we were running all season. We had Brogdon, Oladipo, Covington, Porzingis, Sabonis at center, and yeah, that's about it. That's what we ran. I hope, but we'll go ahead and see how it goes, and then hopefully we can beat Chicago in the first round. As we're up 2-0 on Chicago, let's 2-1. 3-1, please. Okay, and we're going to beat them in 5 games, which is good. All right, so now we get to play the Philadelphia 76ers. We just beat Chicago. Let's go ahead and beat the 76ers as well. We're up 2-0 on them. 2-1, 3-1. Okay, can we beat these guys? 3-2. 1-6. Okay, we are on to the East Conference Finals. We get to play the New York Knicks. Let's see what they're looking like. They have Paul George, Mitchell Robinson, and not Carmelo, but Cole Anthony. Okay, and Enes Kanter's back in New York. You know how his nipples get hard when he thinks about playoffs. I don't know if you guys remember that press conference, but 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. Oh my gosh, let's go. NBA Finals, let's go. We get to place the Houston Rockets. The Rockets, obviously, probably still kind of the same generic team they always are. Harden, Westbrook, and Capella are like the only three we need to worry about. We have a better big three. 2-1 for them. Don't lose to Russ. Don't lose to Russell Westbrook. No one wants to lose to Russell Westbrook. Let's go ahead and come back. Come on. Okay, we're getting blown out. We're getting blown out. All right. Well, at least we made it to the NBA Finals. I'll say that. 24, 2-5, 20, 1-7. But wow, Porzingis, you did absolutely nothing in that closeout game. Thanks a lot. But we have the Rockets winning the championship. Thank you guys for watching the video. Definitely leave a like if you enjoyed. But this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.